It's okay to be in your silent season. It's okay to watch and listen and observe. It's okay to, always not address stuff that needs to be addressed because some things people just will never understand, and it's okay. But at the same time, in my season of sitting back and watching and observing things, places, and people, I got to see that motherfuckers don't give a fuck about me. I got to see that people will say, "Oh, I love you, sis. I wish you but nothing but the best," or "I wish nothing but great blessing for you and your family. If you need me, pick up the phone and call me. If you need me, I'll come running to your door." But I've always watched people pick sides, even when they don't think they do. If you see somebody going through a hard time, you help them out. Should nobody have to ask? And they always say, "Oh, a closed mouth don't get fed." But some people are supposed to be silent in their season to the point where they shouldn't have to ask. If you call yourself a friend, if you call yourself a family member, if you call yourself somebody that's in the umbrella of a platonic relationship with me, and you say, "Oh, you love me," love me. That means be there unconditionally for me. Don't let me see what I see. Don't let me hear what I hear. And I've learned that people just generally do not give a fuck about people in this world anymore. I'm a person who is built on actions. If you don't show me actions that you care about me, I don't really think you really give two fucks about me. And not only do you not give a fuck about me, you don't give a fuck about my kids. And I'm just saying that just to go to say that people need to be careful about the words of affirmation that they spill out to other people when they say they love them so much, because love is a action word. It is not just a word that you throw around just to say, "Oh, I said it." You know what I mean? Love comes in humility. Love comes with grace. Love comes with patience. Love does not have no envy. God said these words, these are his words, not ours. And at the same time, I'm like, people will say they love you so much and don't never show no type of love in no form of fashion. But let me tell you something. I will never, I will never in my lifetime, and I haven't, not show people the same humility and the same grace that God has shown me. If I see that you're hurting and you're bleeding, I'm going to come running to your rescue. That's always truly been me authentically as a friend, a family. Even when we're not even on good terms, I'm going to check in. I'm going to let you know I'm rooting for you. I'm going to just show up in any space that you need me. If you need me to sit there and not say nothing, I'm doing that. If you need me to just be a crying shoulder, I'm going to do that. If you know that you're going through hard times and I know you ain't got it, baby girl, this is all I got, even if it is my list, I'm going to do that. That is just genuinely who I am. But this is the thing, how you can tell heartless people of who they are. This is how you can tell that people don't really mean what they say when they always say the same. If somebody show you who they are, believe it. Don't give them a second time to show you who they are, baby, because that's exactly who they are. If somebody keeps telling you, "Oh, they don't like you," believe it. If somebody show you their actions, believe it. If somebody keep wishing and praying on your downfalls, believe it. Because some people will envious you in so many ways, but they will pray on your downfall. Some people will just attach themselves to you just to not want to be around you, like just to have what God has for you is true for you. What God has for that person, but when you're praying on somebody's weakness, praying on their weakness, like a predator, God ain't gonna bless you. God is not gonna give two fucks about you. No, no disrespect. We don't really know what God will do, but I promise you, revenge is his, said the Lord. And I know for a fact, hello, um, I'm just really sitting here just talking in general. This is Real Talk Day. When I always post up Real Talk Day, I'm just generally talking just to talk about whatever just been brewing in my soul. I am a person, a creator who comes to people about my life lessons. I never just put stuff on here just to put stuff just to, gain clout. I like to genuinely talk to people about things that are going on in my life. And recently, this last past year, I've been going through a divorce. A crazy one is that. And, I've watched how people treat me. I watch how people treat my kids. I've watched how friends who say they're friends don't even give a damn. I have no family here. But those people who say, "Oh, if you need something, I'm there for you. If you need me, call me." I shouldn't have to call. I'm going through a rainy storm season in my life. Does not mean I shouldn't have called. I'm going through a hard time in my life. I've prayed over people. I've put together organizations for people to help do things in their life, their family. I've been a supportive person, but this is the thing. Everybody is not like you. And I had to learn that in this season. Everybody is not like me. I can't expect what I will give. And I had to learn that in this season, mostly all the seasons of my life of growth. I am about to be 33 years old tomorrow, and I am still learning that people will talk a big game, but they will never do what they say they would do. They will never do it. And this is why I love who I am as a person, because I'm genuinely going to stop what I'm doing to go to someone's beck and need. If I call you a friend, if I call you a sister, if I call you a brother, if I call you extended family, I am going to stop what I'm doing. I don't even have everything in this lifetime. I don't have the biggest car, but I have a transportation where I can get around. I don't have the biggest house, but my house is filled with love and aspiration. It's filled with prosperity in it. It's overflow. When you step through that threshold of what you need, you get it from me. You get the reciprocation of giving, open heart. Like, I am just genuinely that person. And there are really people out here who will proceed to be good people, and they're really nasty people. That's literally generally what I'm talking about. Real Talk Zay is always going to be there unless I post a title. But because I bounce around so much with my ADHD, I never will put a title, because there's so much I want to talk about in my season, in my storm. I just won't give people nothing that I've never been through in my life. You got so many content and creators who go up here and talk about stuff that's not really relevant to their life, that they never experienced, but they watch somebody else experience. How can you give somebody life advice and you ain't never been through some shit in your life? I just can't do it. I'm sorry. That's just not who I am. But what I've been through in this last past year has woken me up to realize that people aren't who they say they are. It has really woken me up to show me that people will say one thing, do another. And yes, let me say this. Everybody's not meant to be in your season. No, they're not. But when they show that they're in the other person's season, what does that say? You know what I mean? Like, I never have asked anybody in my friend circle to pick a side when it came to me and my husband. But when I see you more with him than you knocking at my door asking me what I need, or you picking up the phone showing that, hey, are your kids okay this holiday season? No, my kids have not. My kids are in counseling right now for all the crap that he's put them through. He's out there strunging himself out on drugs, decided to put his hands on me. Yeah, that's what happened. And then had the nerve to call me a narcissist because I'm telling my side of the story. You can't get mad because you hurt me and I reacted to the way that you hurt me. You don't get that privilege. I'm sorry. And people are like, well, he's a great man. People will show you what they want you to see. Everybody's not who they correct up to be. Just like I can't always be correct up. You could be seeing me and say, girl, yeah, I'm okay. I'm rooting for you. I'm this and that and the third. But you don't know what type of person I really am behind this screen. People put on a face every day. And all I'm saying to whoever this is reaching, because every platform is not meant to reach everybody. You know what I mean? It's meant to reach those who is supposed to be mentioned to be reached to. You know what I mean? But at the same thing, all I'm saying is, if you are somebody in my life and you tell me that I'm family, if you tell me I'm a friend, if you tell me that I'm somebody that you love, show love the way that God intended us to love. It says that love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, love does not get even, love does not do this, love does not. It's a list of things that God said. And if you're a person who can't show up for people, and let me say this before I lose train of thought, stay with me, y'all. I dabble a little bit, but it's a full circle moment. It's coming back. If you're a person that loves someone unconditionally and you cannot show up when they need you the most, whether they're crying in silence, whether they're crying out loud, if you cannot show up for the capacity that they need you, say, baby, I don't think I can weather this storm with you. I will understand. As a friend, as a family member, I will get it cold-heartedly because you told me, baby, I don't have the capacity to reach this area and space with you. I don't know what I can do in this space and area because I don't know what to do. I will respect you with all respect because you acknowledge that you couldn't. You will acknowledge that, you can't. You don't know what to do. You feel lost in the season of what I need as a friend or a family member. I will understand. But don't never say in a million years, baby, I'll pray for you when you really ain't get down on me praying for me. Don't say, baby, oh, I'll be there if you need me, and I pick up the phone and you're never there to answer. Baby, oh, if your kids need something, let me know and I'm calling you. And you same vice. Like, I just feel like people will show you who they are more during your bad seasons than your good seasons. And if a person is more around you during your good seasons than your bad seasons, you know exactly who they are when they show who they are. That is all I'm trying to say. No, baby, I did not hear what Diddy. What's going on with Diddy? I don't follow trends like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, this has been a yak season. This has definitely been a season. This has been a season of rebellion. Rebellion. And what I mean by that is things of people have been revealed. Um, God is showing people who people are. And I'm okay because whatever does in the dark does come to light. And God is setting everything that was set wrong and He's setting it right. He's even the playing field for people right now. But like I said, I don't know who this message was for, and it could have just been for me to release because I had so much pent up energy. And I try not to bleed on my friends and family if I don't have the capacity, but I let it very known that if I don't have the capacity to pray, have the capacity to go out and walk today or the capacity to do this and do that, I let people know today's just not my day. But one thing I will never do is sit in my slumber. So if I'm sitting in my slumber today, tomorrow your girl will bounce back and get her pretty girl rock on, and she will be full effect in her happy-go-lucky self. I've learned that you should never sit and dwell on anything for too long. You should never ever sit and harvest on things too long because that's how anxiety creeps and that's how depression kicks in. If you have a journal, sit down and write in your journal because that's definitely what I've already done. But I think honestly, truly, somebody needed to hear what I was saying because somebody might be dealing with the same thing that I'm going through. And I feel like if somebody is, I hope that what I'm saying is reaching you in some form of fashion, wherever you may be across the nation, across the world, across the country. And, we just have to be mindful who we call family, who we call friends, who we call extended. And it's okay to set boundaries. Even at 33, I'll be 30 tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. It's Sag season, baby. Even at 33 years old, I am still learning to set boundaries with people. Even in my prime age, in my prime, baby. Did you hear me? My prime age. But it's okay. I feel like if you're not learning nothing every day, what are you living for? What are you living for? Like, I honestly believe that. Like, what are you living for if you do not learn something consistently every single day? But you guys continue to be blessed, continue to be kind, make this world a better place, and remember everything. Like my man Trent Sheldon say, it all starts with you getting your rehab time. We all got to get back to the basics of knowing who we are, what we are, and what we need to be in this world. And from your girl Zay, peace and love. Have a blessed and wonderful day, and you guys continue to be the light. Bye. Have a good day.